Alright, so I ended up dropping my camera in accident. Started up again. What's going on with the networking? I took a little bit of time to check that out. And I had an IP number conflict on the network, so I just used DHCP for now. I'll do the manual IP number assignment once again. So I've installed SMB2K. So now the benefit of that is, I'm going to open that. Got my network folder, got my Samba share. And then it says disable the firewall, as I'd mentioned, and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to go in, disable this frickin' firewall. Not sure. It's off. Okay. Try her once again. Network. Sandwich shares. There's the work group. There's my Western Digital. And I might have already finished copying up Windows 8. Let me check on that. Alright, a couple things I need to do though. Number one, let's copy this into my home directory. That's the Canon Bright Q. Here it is. There'll be notifications down here when stuff is successfully copied. Actually, first thing, and then, okay, what else do I need? Okay, there's the extension pack. And there's a PPG. Alright, a couple things. Number one, this Oracle VirtualBox extension pack. Needs to be put into VirtualBox. I'm going to open it up with one of these other places. guess I didn't install VirtualBox. Yet. I thought I did. And I guess the system be 4K. There we go. So it just installs, it downloads everything. Did I get HP lip? It's an awful lot of packages. Unix breaks it down to the smallest. Sometimes it's so small it's like trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again, but this heat's getting to me. Alright, now it's almost done installing everything. Additional that I need to do. I should have installed HP lip, VirtualBox, VirtualBox Qt. I managed to find a matching version of the VirtualBox extension pack, which now I hope to open with. Oh, then you can join the VBox users group. More love and joy. Before they didn't have that there, people would just pull their hair out. Just edit this. Check off VBox users. Okay. Okay, will I be allowed to do this now? I'm gonna check for the remember. I don't know why they have this under emulator. It's not an emulator. Oh, I have to, frick, I have to log out. set this up using the name of the owner all the time, so. I'm putting the password. The only thing about Linux is it's so tedious sometimes. Try this again. That worked. I agree. Another password. Installed successfully. Okay, they're gonna make the 3 virtual machines. I have to do the setup. I'm gonna do the printers now. Actually, I'm gonna do the code host. So code host. Now I'll do the HP printers first. Why? Because it needs to use HP lip. Now, one thing that's different is I do have a server sharing printers. Not with Samba. I really don't know how that works, but SuSE Linux 13.1 we're very good at picking up on. There's one printer I'm going to have to add. Now, it already has all these, but it's this one local. I'm not going to use that. It needs HP lip. Otherwise, it just won't print. This Konica, these are all set up on a server. And there's only 4 printers in the office. If I want to, I get to stop right here. But if the server's print queue gets screwed, then these won't work. So I will go with the local print jobs. Down on the bottom here is HP lip setup. Now, I only use this wizard for HP lip. I don't use it for the Canon printer, and I don't use it for the Konica printer. Alright, so I didn't install HP lip. Let's get a broken network card. Or annoyances with that. Okay, there we go. HP lip, here we go. Here we go. Alright, now let's do it. Now what do you have to say about it? Here we go. Network. There they are. We'll download the plugin from the HP Automated Authorized Server. I will agree with the license agreement for their plugin. Now, if I wanted to focus on, obviously I have some additional requirements here. I mean, I could already be started on my VirtualBox, but I also just want to show how this is working. It's a warm frickin' day, man. Tie me up to a skewer and start rotating because it is hot. Alright, we're going to add another one. HP lip. And do that one. printer will be added shortly. I'm going to print the test page. I remember printers are all set up in these virtual machines. I'm just doing it extra nice, you know. I have that luxury of setting up the external, the host, to be able to do this stuff. Maybe by the end of the night I will be done deploying through. And it used to take 8 hours to do this. No, I'm not doing it that way. Okay, now the next way I'm going to do a test page. I could hear it. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is a little secret. And Mac users know how to do this. You add a printer by going into Firefox. Well, Mac users might not know how to use this. They've got it pretty nicely set up in the Mac to be able to get here. Now, why don't I use a Mac? Because I'm stubborn and I don't like Macs, okay? I'm kidding. The question is, I think this was 58, was it? Actually, they probably have, it's localhost 631. So what am I doing? In fact, I don't even need to do it that way. What you need to know is 127.0.0.1 colon 631. Now, there's a guy that used to have I saw walking around with a t-shirt that said, there's no place like 127.0.0.1, and that means there's no place like home in networking terms. There we are. This is it. And I'm in the printers, and I saved a PPD. Now, I am not interested in all these at 30 things. Not interested. I'm going to add my own this won't work. So I'm going to add my own printer. It wants to know who I am and what my freaking password is. This is the stuff Linus was complaining about. Alright, so I'm going to use this is going to be socket my damn notes. I got too many wires. I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that. Grumpy Smurf. I'm not going to share it. I'm going to browse for my own PPD. This is the one I copied in. I'm going to add the printer. Strangely enough, I think it's already added. Print a test page. Alright, last one I'm going to do is this code host thing. There it goes. Alright, code host, which is Canon's official software for Unix for their things. Now I actually got to be for another password. How many times have I put password? I have to make sure this is mark executable. You can download it. You just go to the CodeHost website. Fill out their little questionnaire. Want your name and address and all this stuff. Then you go Canon Bright Q. And then they ask for you once again. You appear to be running App Armor. That's alright. I agree. You own me. I go with the recommended stuff. You know, I don't want to do that. There's my Canon. Highlight it, print a test page. There it goes. Now it actually is using the server. But I don't care. I'm lazy. Alright. So done with that, done with that, done with that. VirtualBox from SuSE, got the extension pack in there, not the guest editions. I gotta go check, see what IP number he's gonna use. And I also gotta copy down that disk image, which will take about an hour, so I'll of course be stopping there. Great view of the carpet. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this virtual machine. Blah, 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 virtual machine. Alright, cool. First, I gotta copy this sucker down. That's what that's for. It's that little black thing with the green flashing light. Come on, there we go. I'm only going to copy this here. Now, why? I'll just put this down here. It'll take a while. The notification is going to tell me how long this will take. 15 years. 1 hour and 39 minutes. Now I'm going to follow this my guide here. I'm going to create the virtual machine, but I'm not going to create a hard disk for it because it's being copied right now. Go to 8192 megabytes. Do not add a virtual drive. Settings. Alright. All that's left for me to do is, once this is done copying, is insert, now it's down to 30 minutes, insert the hard disk into the storage area. So I might as well create my Ubuntu machine. .32-bit. Do a couple gigs, do not add. Let's change the description to 48. Yeah. Now I know I upped this to. No, I didn't. I kept it for 1 CPU. That's fine. Still put that in there. I hate just that. I know I said that more than once. Network. Always use bridge. Yeah. I'll go Windows 2000. Good cold gigs, why not? Do not add hard drive. Create. Continue. Settings. Okay. Starting to sound like Sewell Forrester. And Windows 2000 can only handle 1 CPU. Quality controller. Okay, so all that's really left for me to do is once this thing's done copying, I'm not copying up the other two smaller hard drives just yet because I just don't want to waste too much. I do need to go get the IP number and the machine name that's sitting over there, so show the silencer. So I'm giving these machines their host and giving the same IP numbers. I track the IP numbers. I manually assign them. I just don't want to have IP number conflicts. I know DHCP exists, but it's a lot easier to do this. Alright, and I haven't done these settings for the keyboard controls, so I have to do this, okay? So, preferences, input. Boot. Bit of a pain in the ass. You have to actually type in what you want to use. Done. Now it's a matter of waiting for the stuff to copy down. Which will be about an hour.